So our opponents are trying to argue that, are arguing that are extending open carry policies to teachers in states with open carry laws would help lower rates of school shootings. Now, I'm sorry, I need another moment.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
The affirmative side is arguing that arming teachers are extending open carry permits to teachers on public school campuses will lower rates of school shootings and gun violence on campus. And one major problem with the workability is that arming teachers will fail to be preventative and effective against school shootings and on-campus violence, as school shootings are affected by issues unrelated to a teacher's ability to carry on campus, according to Gary Waltz at Vistas Online, and according to Lee, there are two leading causes of school shootings: bullying, which makes up 87%, as well as both non-compliance and side effects from psychiatric drugs. So allowing teachers to carry on campus doesn't really affect these issues so much, as they are more interpersonal problems rather than an administrative issue. Now, arming teachers on campus could also potentially create an environment of fear for students because of it could create an environment of fear for students on campus. According to an article written by Mimi Kirk, Why Arming Teachers is an Incredibly Bad Idea. These incidents are terrible, but they are extraordinarily uncommon. Schools are probably the safest places in our country on any given day, and we're creating an entire generation of young people who fear being in them. Now, on a larger scale, teachers who do end up discharging a gun are at a higher risk for suicide. Also from that same article, in a study of 30 known cases between 1980 and 2012 in which a teacher discharged a gun, 63% committed suicide or attempted to commit suicide. Now, finally, another issue with our workability is if you have an armed teacher on campus, that adds another potential shooter, as shown in a case in Georgia. Georgia last year, it was a coach for the school brought a gun to campus, and according from Matt Pence, he was a bearded, spectacled 53-year-old social studies teacher and the play-by-play announcer for the football games at Dalton High School in Northwest Virginia. But when the teacher brought his gun to school, he barricaded himself in his classroom on Wednesday and began to shoot. So obviously a major problem with arming teachers on campus is that if the teachers are in an unstable position, they themselves could become a school shooter rather than dealing with a school shooter. So, and that is all I have.
How much time do you have?